What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking on the 50th Ultimate Clash. Excitingly enough, we finally have a new enemy to face here on Global. We are finally done with the Omega Shenron. We're going to be facing off against a BROLY boss now. So all the fights are going to be different. They're all going to be brand new. We've got a bunch of new stuff to discover with these guys. But I remember when this first came out on JP, there was actually a lot of people were saying a lot about it. People were saying that, like, wow, this is very difficult. So I'm excited to see what we're going to be facing off against here. In celebration of fighting a new enemy, I have also changed up my teams quite a bit. I'm using very, very different team builds than I have before for a lot of different typings. So starting out here, one of the things that I'm going to do for, like, this first fight, because as you know, the first fight is always the same typing as the last fight, so we know that the BROLY boss we're going against at the very end is going to be Int type, so we definitely don't want to waste a physical team here at the beginning. So I am going to use a Ginyu Force team here, so basically like that. We're going to save the AGL Ginyu for a better team later on, but this is pretty much the idea here to use, you know, this is like a kind of like a quote-unquote free-to-play version of the, well, yeah, pretty much free-to-play, but we definitely don't need to worry about, like, how powerful this team is. This team is definitely going to be, like, way overpowered to take on this first stage, I imagine. So, we should be fine here. But yeah, I hope to be surprised by the difficulty of these enemies, because Ultimate Clash has become a very stale game mode, just because it takes so long to get through. It's such a hassle to, like, pick all your teams and put everything together. And figure out, like, what team builds to make for the event, and then, you know, on top of that, it's just not very challenging, so it just kind of feels mundane. The only thing I can say about it is the rewards are pretty good, so it is definitely worth doing, but, yeah, I would like some additional challenge here. For an event that you're kind of forced to pay so much attention to, and you don't really have the option to auto or just do other things while you're doing it, I would expect that there'd be greater challenge, right, so that you can at least pique people's interest and make them want to play it while they're playing it. So yeah, there we go. We were able to very, very easily take out that Chaozu. Looks like he just character locks and has a stun chance as well on his super. Okay, so we're going to be facing off against Copy Vegeta here. So he reduces damage received and grants immunity to being stunned. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Let's go ahead and jump in with an Extreme Tech build here. Oh yeah, fun. Okay, so one of the builds that I just created, I believe, yeah, is Worldwide Chaos and Future. So basically, I've got the TUR for the androids here as well, because they've got the full 170 lead, and then the TUR is providing a 140 lead. So we're actually, for the first time, doing something higher than a 130% build for Extreme Tech. Because we've always, there hasn't been, like, a way for us to do a category team, but now that I'm pulling so many of these SSRs of units, TURs, I'm able to use them as sub-leaders, because they're actually still better than just using, like, 120% leaders. So yeah, we're able to make some decent team builds here. It's kind of fun. So yeah, I guess we'll see how we perform. Is this the SSR? It is. Okay. So I'll probably float the SSR off. Or wait, they're going to link up pretty well with the Zamasu, actually, so I think we'll do this. And then, yeah, we'll do that. Are we going to get a super attack with Cell? Yeah. Sweet. I wonder if Zamasu, the Goku Black and Zamasu are probably just going to finish him off, no? I mean, we're only at level 1, so I don't imagine that this enemy's going to have a ton of health. We're at almost a 5 million attack stat out the gate there. We got a few stacks from getting hit already. Yeah, okay, okay. Very good, very good. Well, okay, yeah, so far this is pretty easy peasy. But that's only stage 1. I think it does get a little bit harder here when we move up, so... we'll have to see, though. Okay, so we're going against Mech Frieza here. So he can't be stunned or attack or defense lowered. Okay. But he can be sealed. Okay, that we'll just have to keep that in mind. So far, all the enemies have been able to be sealed. Do we want to use an extreme... Oh, let's do the... I believe we have a Dragon Ball Heroes build. STR Dragon Ball Heroes, yeah. So we'll use Hearts, and then I think the SSR for Hearts is still going to be the best sub-leader, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because these are all, like, way lower leader skills. Oh, well, he is Dragon Ball Heroes 130. And he's Dragon Ball Heroes 130. Oh, but he gives the additional 10% for crossover, so he's technically 140. One less key, though, but that's okay. So yeah, there we go. We've got a full Dragon Ball Heroes build here. Hearts obviously isn't going to perform the best in this situation because we have some super type enemy or allies on the team. And obviously he performs the best when there's only extreme types. But I think this team is still going to function perfectly fine. I don't think we're going to have too many issues here. I think I probably, to maximize the attack we're going to do, I probably should have put Cumber in the first slot, because he gets some additional attack when he gets hit before attacking. But this is going to keep us safe defensively, just because I don't know how hard these enemies are going to hit. And obviously Xenogoku is going to tank everything perfectly fine. Considering we got supered there too, that was probably a good idea. Yeah, it looks like we're still tanking for double digits with everyone. Definitely not too bad. And she gets the seal off with the additional. Okay, so she's gonna kill here for sure. Wow. Yeah, I definitely want to see more of what that team can do. I think next time I'll bring that Dragon Ball Heroes team for like the second round of using STR when the fights are a little harder. But that was a good test run to see. I think that team is definitely gonna work. Okay, so on to Int here. What did we replace with Int? Let's see. I guess... Do we even have an Extreme Int team? Oh, yeah, we do. We'll use Extreme... Oh, I can't remember who I ended up using as... No, wait. This is not a full Extreme build. I think we did a Potara build. Yeah. Potara... So let me go Int Potara? Yeah. And then we have 7 here. Okay, so who is the other leader? Oh, them, because they're a Potara leader as well. 180%. Oh my goodness, this is going to be... So we've got 150% Potara leader and 180% Potara leader. Because they're just time travelers. Yeah, okay. This is going to be really, really solid. I definitely wanted to do a build here where we get to see the Int Zamasu, the Int Fusion Zamasu kind of go off here. So this will be fun. I believe they seal on super attack, right? No, high chance of stunning, and then once their special fusion happens, then they can seal. This enemy can be sealed, so and obviously can't be stunned. So I think it's more worthwhile for us to transform. And then I think I want to put... Yeah, I'm going to put the rotation like this. This makes the most sense to me. Do this. We don't really need key spheres with them, so we'll save them. And then we'll grab all these to get a full 24 key super. I wonder if we're just going to finish this guy off. Oh, I just saw that the Fusion Zamasu is actually in the 7th slot, so I don't even think we're going to get to use him before this fight's over. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, this enemy is not a brick wall by any means. We're gonna destroy him. Probably that third attack is probably gonna completely flatten him. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, and we're getting additionals. Yeah, we're gonna one-turn this for sure. Okay, let's see this fat attack stat here. 4.8. I'll take it. Very nice. Okay. Well, this has still been pretty easy peasy so far. Okay, and now we're facing off against Kid or GT Goku here. Okay, so again, same status effect things. He can be sealed. Okay, AGL. I can't remember. What did we do for Extreme AGL? I think we've still got the same build here going for that. Why is there 8 units on here? Is there 14? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So one of those extreme types is being used on one of these super builds. I actually can't remember like how I put these super builds together, what units I ended up using. I know Movie Heroes was one of them, but we're going to wait to use the Movie Heroes build. So let's just go ahead and do this. I just don't remember which of these units I'm supposed to be using on the super class side, which is why... I wonder if it's like Pure Saiyans, and we had... Oh man, now I'm worried about messing up the team build. Shoot, how did we do this here? Okay. Let's just go ahead and jump in with the extreme build here. We'll do this Terrifying Conquerors build, because we've used it before, so I know... Oh, wait. Is he on Terrifying Conquerors? Yeah, he is. Okay. Yeah, and then this will work out. We're probably messing something up here, but we're not going to need all the teams anyway, so I think it'll be okay. I'm going to have to go back and look at what I did there to figure that out. Sorry about the delay there. Okay, so I think this setup should work fine. Yeah, see, I you know what? I'm going to leave that chunk in the video just as a, like, just as a means to, like, that's a good example of showing what's wrong with this game mode. I think they really need to change this, where you could build your teams out before you go into the event. I hate that you have to just scroll through a wall of units and figure out, like, what previous builds you put together, because what a lot of people do to avoid that headache is they just use, you know, Super AGL teams, Extreme AGL teams, Super Tech teams, Extreme Tech teams, right? And then, for the most part, they're just using, like, the 120 leads for them. Or someone that has, like, a generic, like, type, like, leader skill for that typing. And then they're just going through and using those teams. And there's much stronger teams that you can build. It's just the problem is it gets really convoluted because you don't necessarily have to have all Extreme or all Super. So a lot of the times I end up mixing between the two as long as they're the same typing, so that every unit will have type advantage against the stage I'm going in on. But you can make such stronger teams. It's just, it gets so confusing when you're looking at the box and you have to remember what team builds you put together and, like, what leader skills you were actually using. Like, was that a Bond of Master and Disciples team? Was that a Pure Saiyans team? Did I have Movie Heroes? Like, what was going on there? And I think if they reset this game mode to be more like Chain Battle, where you have the lists of teams that you can choose from, and then you just build all your teams out beforehand, and then you can just scroll through the team builds that you've already previously made and click which one you want to use for each fight, that would be a lot less convoluted. I think people would end up using a lot better teams in here, and it would make this game mode go miles farther than it has thus far. So yeah, that is definitely my big gripe about this. Okay, so here I know we have a Movie Heroes build in, you know, hidden in here somewhere. So we're going to use Android. Android. We're going to use Gamma 2 here. And then I believe this is our other Movie Heroes leader. And then, yeah, we just have to use all Movie Heroes cards. So Movie Hero, Movie Hero, Movie Hero. Who else is even a Movie Hero? Oh, wait. They are on Special Pose and Join Forces. So they are also on the leader skill, because he's got Special Pose. And then Androids and... that's what we did. They're Androids and Join Forces. So all of these 7 units are actually under this leader skill. Okay, that's what we ended up doing. Got it. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, see, that like, if we just had the option to have this team pre-built up here, I wouldn't have had to go through the headache of all of this. I could have just selected this team and then gone into the fight. Would have been so much easier. Instead of having to redo this thought process every time. So there we go. Got it figured out. Okay, let's see how this team works out for us. We want to try to make sure we can get the orbs selected for Pycon to give off his support to the rotation. Looks like we are going to get it there. Nice, and these orbs fell amazingly. We're going to get a big attack stat with Goku there as well, and then I think we're going to be able to get... not quite an 18 key. Alright, that's fine. This should work well. Oh, and Pycon's going to seal as well, if I'm correct. Which is really good. Yeah, okay, so we can't get super attacked here. Good. Yeah, it looks like sealing... I have the wiki pulled up here showing me what all the effects of these new enemies are, and it looks like none of them can be sealed. They all block stunning. None of them can be stunned. Actually, I'm lying. The only enemy in the entire thing that can be stunned is the one we're fighting right now. So that would actually be really good if we were able to stun him, because then he wouldn't be able to do his active ability and heal back all that HP. And awesomely enough, we've got Jocko here. Jocko has a great chance of stunning, so we might be able to stun him. That would be perfect. Let's try to save a lot of these orbs so we can get the 18 key super here. There we go. And then, again, same thing. I want to save a bunch of these AGL orbs for the next turn. So let's see if we get the stun off. Come on, Jocko. Do it for us. No stun. Alright. Well, that sucks. Okay, but yeah, so this guy can be stunned. I swear he can. And then all of the other enemies can be sealed. So it looks like that's going to be the new trick. Even against the BROLY boss, he can be sealed as well. Okay, so that's going to be really, really helpful to know moving forward, that sealing units are going to be very important. So I think I'll probably switch up all my team builds and just go with seal-heavy teams. Even if they're not like the best team builds that we can build, as long as we've got a lot of sealers on there, then we're only going to be getting hit with normal attacks, so it doesn't matter if we don't have the best characters around. You know, we're going to be perfectly fine. Okay, so we'll just select the one orb there so we can get the passive skill with Pycon, and that should raise our key up enough to get the super attack. Perfect, and we're definitely going to finish him off on this rotation. We're not going to have any issues here with Gamma 2 around. Which I just realized he was in the 7th slot. What is it with our strongest unit keeps revealing themselves in the 7th slot on these fights? That is like the 3rd time that's happened already. Alright, we're still super attacking away with Gamma 2. You love to see it. Alright. Oh, he dodged us. Unfortunate. Okay, well, Goku should be able to finish him off here. As long as he doesn't dodge, I suppose. 5 million attack stat, that's pretty good from him. I'm not used to seeing him on these higher leader skills. I haven't used this guy back since we were using like 120% leads in the game still for events like this, so interesting. Okay, that one was pretty painless. Kind of annoying we weren't able to stun him, though. We're going to have to make sure to bring like a stunning build for AGL, which I don't think should be too hard. A main unit that comes to mind is the AGL Mai. Probably throw her on the team. Okay. Now, what do we have as far as STR? Ooh, fun. I actually don't know who is supposed to be the leaders here. Again, same problem that we were having before. I'm not sure who's supposed to be leading. I guess it's just super types? Like, is this a 120 team? Battle of Wits. Is everyone on Battle of Wits? Sorry, I'm gonna double check that real quick. Battle of Wits. Not even close. Okay. So yeah, I think this is just supposed to be a 120 build. That is a bit of a funky one. I think we could definitely build a better team with Super STR. I'm not really sure what I was thinking here. I think I just wanted to be able to get a lot of these fun units on here. With the new Piccolo and the Gamma and stuff. So yeah, I guess we'll try this out. I don't think we're gonna need like the toughest team to take this event down either. The Piccolo seals, right? And he seals super attack. Awesome. I'm gonna have to start paying attention to which units seal more because they're gonna be really useful in this event for sure. Yeah, let's do it like this. So we'll go Piccolo, and then we can get an 18 key super here with Vegeta, and then we can grab all these orbs for Kaioken Goku. I wonder if we could one-turn this. There's going to be some pretty solid attack stats coming out right now, so we'll see. Oh, but our leader skill is pretty low, so probably not. At least he's sealed, though, so we're not going to have to worry about taking any damage. Yeah, easy peasy. I don't really like this team that much. I think I'm definitely going to switch up this team again on the next Ultimate Clash. We'll figure out something different for our STR builds. I still like the Extreme STR build that we've got because we have the cooler team. That one isn't going to get replaced for a long time. But I want to find a better team that like the Gamma 1 can be run on because he's such a solid unit. I want him to be able to be run more often. I guess we can take all these orbs. Doesn't really hurt. And then we'll do that. Now this is a turn that I think we have a better chance to finish this guy off. This is definitely going to be a really solid turn offensively. Especially with things like that happening. Nice. Let's go Gamma 1. Alright, we'll see if the Vegito Blue can do some work. I imagine we have a lot of links active with the two Vegito cards next to each other, so probably getting some good attack stats off of that. Yeah, we've only got like 3 bars of health left. We can probably do it. With this guy getting some additionals in, I think we're pretty square to finish him off. Yeah? Oh, well, not if that's gonna happen. Okay. So one more turn here. Well, that's okay. We're going to at least be able to see every single unit do something. Yeah, I don't even know if it's a good idea to bring this Goku and Gohan into this game mode because they need to build up so much. And, like, you're never going to see the transformation happen. So I suppose if we were using them as a leader, which we have done before, then their worth in here is a little better. But just as a unit on the team, I think there's probably much better options that we could bring. Like some support units that would help buff the rest of these hard hitters that we've gotten here. Yeah, I'll definitely change up that team build. But it is nice to know that even under, like, a 120 leader skill, that was pretty easy. I can see why a lot of people still use 120 leads, because these events really aren't that difficult to need anything higher, you know? It just helps to have higher things sometimes. I think what we'll do now is just I wonder if we did a bond of parent and child leader skill here. No. I think we've still got the Vegeta's family one. Yeah, we still have the Vegeta's family build. This is like forever going to be one of the best builds. Oops, we don't want to use them because not all these units are on bond of parent and child. So we run it like this. No. Yeah. This works out perfectly. So we've got our 2 Vegeta's family leaders. Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'll probably switch this one up to be like a bond of parent and child family, a bond of parent and child team. On the next one, we can switch out this Vegeta family build, even though it's such a good build, honestly. And with the rotation that we just got, this is going to be massive. Yes, the orbs fell right, so we're going to get Majin Vegeta his 6 orbs as well. So he's at his full buff. Yeah, this is going to be a really impressive turn. And we have the support on. So the Vegeta and Trunks matched up with the Majin Vegeta is a really, really strong pairing for this team. And then we have the 40% support there as well. So we're going to do pretty good this turn. Oh, wow. That enemy actually hit us pretty hard there, didn't he? And he dodged? Oh, God. Okay, well, I just need to eat all my words, don't I? Yeah, okay, so this fight looks like it would have been a little bit harder. Oh my god, he's dodging everything. Stop it. Wow, yeah, this fight definitely would have been a little bit more difficult. If we were just running like a 120% lead. Because keep in mind, we have a 170% lead on one side. Well, it's actually a 200% lead on one side. And then a 150% lead on the other side. So it's essentially like we're running a 170 team. And we still got hit that hard. With Vegeta and Trunks? Like, wow. That's kind of impressive. And we have type advantage. Keep that in mind, too. Yeah, I guess the only thing is we are able to do a lot of damage to them. But they can clap back, so wow. Yeah, this Gohan, man. Definitely putting in some work right now. That makes me really excited for this next fight that we've got. I purposely saved that AGL Bojack for last. Because I think the most fun build that I have created is going to come out of that. Come out of that fight, so we'll see. Okay, now this is going to be a really, really strong test for Vegeta and Trunks. They've got a ton of attacks to tank there up front. Let's see if they can do it. We're able to get Majin Vegeta his orbs again. Perfect. Okay, I think with the additional defense buffs after getting hit all these times, yeah, they're gonna be rocking the show here. 4.4 million. Is that gonna finish him off? Not quite. Okay. Oh, but they get the additional. This probably will. If we critical hit, we're gonna finish him here. Oh my goodness! And we get the third additional. Vegeta and Trunks just coming in clutch for us. Showing us why they deserve to be here. Very good, very good. Okay. So we finished that one off. 2 fights left here. So, the AGL Bojack. We have a fun tech team coming in. So it's Battle of Wits and Superhero. Does that leader skill sound familiar? So we have our rainbowed orange Piccolo here, who's Superheroes and Battle of Wits leader, and then we also have the TUR for him, which is going to be a sub-leader who is 170%, not 200%. So this team is going to be awesome. And then that guy is actually from the... we've got him on the Universe Survival Saga team that we've run here. At least I think. Wait. Let's see everything that we have on tech. Yeah, we still have the Universe Survival Saga build that we could run as well. But yeah, this is going to be the one here. Yeah, this is going to be a very fun build. Let's see how Orange Piccolo is able to fare. Oh, nice. Look at these rotations. Oh, this is so good. We get the gods together with Tech God Goku, and then we have all the Piccolos on the next rotation. This is literally could not have gone better. This is absolutely perfect. Yeah, let's do that. And then I want to try to save orbs for next turn for Piccolo. We'll do this, and then we have some of those tech orbs. Ooh. Wow, the field looks really, really bad. We do have a high chance to Rainbow Orb change on the next turn, though, because of the Namek Saga support Piccolo. So we'll see if he's able to change some orbs for us. If he doesn't, that's going to kind of suck, but I hope he does. We'll be able to get a big attack stat on the next turn with Orange Piccolo. Okay, so we didn't really even get this guy very many orbs. We didn't get him any Rainbow Orbs, so he definitely could have had a greater attack stat and stuff, and we've sealed him, so he can't do any damage to us from this point. Perfect. This team is very well-rounded so far, it's looking like. Wow. Well, he's almost dead already, so I don't even think... We did get the Rainbow Orb changing. Perfect. So there we go. We've got 3 links active, which is probably the most that we're going to get, and then 4 links for the TUR there. And obviously they don't link up together because they're both called Piccolo Power Awakening. But we're able to get the 18 key super there, and he's going to get some additional key once he super attacks. Or once he gets hit, I mean. Yeah, very, very nice. We'll see what kind of attack stat he's putting in for us. He's going to get hit 3 times too, so quite a few stacks built up. 11 million. Very nice. Who do you know that's getting 11 million attack stats in this game mode? There's like no cards that do that. Oh, I kind of wish we had that rotation turn 1 just to see how much damage that attack would have done to him. If Orange Piccolo would have been able to like solo him. I imagine he would have been able to. Wow, so good, so good. Gotta love him. Okay. Now we're facing off against the man. The myth. BROLY. Okay, so we've got to run a physical team here. We have a physical Dragon Ball Heroes build. Let's try that one first. Yeah. So he's a Heroes leader. And he's a Heroes leader. Oh my, yeah, this is actually really good because it's going to be full 170. Crossover 170. And then the extra 30 to Dragon Ball Heroes. So everyone here is getting 200% from Vegeta and 170% from him. That is really, really good. Let's see if this team has what it takes. I know we've got a few sealers on the team, I'm pretty sure, that are going to be able to seal this Broly up. Let me see. I need to make sure... Yeah, okay. Robel's gonna be sealing. She stuns, and then he seals as well, right? No. He's a stunner. Okay. Yeah, so this is actually good, because if we seal him, I don't know if this group attack is gonna go off, if that's like a group normal, or if it's a group super attack. We'll have to see. I think it is just a group normal, so even though he's sealed, he might still do that attack. We'll have to see what happens, though. I'm not sure. Okay, he does still do the group attack, but it does nothing to us. That's pretty good. And... oh, she sealed as well. She seals from her passive, that's right. So it's just a 1-turn seal. But he's already sealed for 2 turns from Robel, so we're fine. Which honestly is kind of a bad thing, just because I wanted to see how much damage we would take from a super attack against this guy. But I don't think we're gonna take a super attack, so we're probably gonna finish this guy off without taking a single super the whole time, I imagine. Got lots of orbs there for the next turn. And this is another time where my Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the strongest unit on the team, is in the 7th slot. That has happened to us so much. I'm glad that didn't happen with Orange Piccolo, though. I would have been salty about that for sure. I was really, really excited to see how he performed. Keep in mind that this Heroes team is not even our strongest physical build. We've also got the Wicked Bloodline physical team. That one would probably crush this stage very easily. And then, I don't think we have it built anymore, but we have like a Fuse Fighter team that we could build. You could also do a Goku's family team. There's a lot of good options for physical. You could do a Movie Boss team. Like, there's a ton of good things that you could take advantage of here. Let's just throw Vegeta up front so he has a chance to attack before this is all over. I imagine Vegeta's probably just going to finish him off. Yeah, I don't think he can compete with us because of our leader skill. That's the main thing here. Like, if you were just running full 120% teams, these attacks would probably be hitting us a lot harder, and it'd take a lot longer to get through all of his HP. But because we're on basically a 200% team here, like, he just doesn't have a chance. That's definitely why I recommend running these 200% teams. Because I remember dying in Ultimate Clash against that Shenron sometimes when I was just running 120% teams against him. But once I started running these higher leader skill teams, they just have no chance. These fights are not designed to go up against like 170%, 200% teams. So there we go. We were able to get that win pretty easily against BROLY. That was definitely very painless. So yeah, there we go. That was a very, very long run there. Man, we're peaking on 35 minutes. Goodness gracious. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the new Ultimate Clash runs that we got there. If you did, then consider being a part of the Toxic Tribe with the like, comment, and subscribe on the video. We are trying our best to get toward 200 subscribers, so please smack that red subscribe button and help me achieve that goal. I would greatly appreciate it. That is going to do it for this one, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.